The jury's in and more people are using brokers, and the reason why they're using brokers comes down to the broker is working in your best interests. So people are actually saying they offer me more choice, there's a lot more lending options available in terms of what I can choose. Secondly, they're also telling me that they handle all the paperwork and take all of the complexities out of it and explain and educate me along the process, and they handle grabbing all the information, sending it off to the assessor, getting the loan approved, and then getting the paperwork through, and then finally settling. And then finally, the really great brokers do lending strategy and structure really well. So particular loans, as you get more advanced, maybe building a property portfolio, the standard, basic home loan may not necessarily suit. So what we're seeing with the really great brokers do is they can build the structure right. They can ensure that the properties aren't cross-securitized, as an example, and they're getting the offsets correctly positioned. They're getting the lines of credit where needed. So they're really doing a lot of that more complex work that helps the consumer to make a more informed decision. The number one question you should always ask your broker is around, are you looking for a transaction here, or do you want to have a relationship with me? It's really important to understand that, they can get a transaction from a bank, and usually that's what happens. They go and get a loan, and then 6 months later that bank manager's been transferred or promoted. If they're working with a broker that's in it for the long term, they want to have a relationship with you. They want to see you as their personal banker that's going to allow them to look after you. And I think that's my number one message, is to make sure you're working with a broker who's in this for the long term and who can provide guidance not only for this particular loan application, but into the future in terms of how I can manage my money and what my loan is as part of my overall household situations. There's two simple ways to get started. Firstly, I recommend you download our free report. Now, this free report is about the 7 must-ask questions that you need to ask your broker, because you want to understand whether they're in this for a transaction or a long-term relationship with you, and you want to build up trust and respect and honesty around how they're going to help you with your lending opportunities. The second way is take advantage of a free consultation with us. We are licensed mortgage brokers, and we have a team of professionals here who would love to sit down with you and take you through the different information that you need to understand, the lending structures, the strategy, and educate you on your options so you can make the most informed decision.